They just told me my box was completely melted and was ready to catch fire.
Tonight, we continue to investigate concerns over HVAC inspections that could impact dozens of homes and homeowners in a Columbia neighborhood. Now, our focus on this really began after we first covered a house fire in the same community.
Patsy Montesinos first introduced you to Chrissy Wiley in December after her rental home caught fire. Fire investigators found the flames were sparked from equipment in the attic where her HVAC unit was located.
Yeah, this concerned neighbors who had been raising the alarm about their HVAC disconnect boxes melting, some of them even catching fire themselves. Patsy continues to hear your voice tonight. She shows us what the state found and why residents think this is a life-threatening issue.
This is the disconnect box in Chrissy's attic. This was after her fire.
Joshua Moore has been looking into potential fire risk in his neighborhood since last year, even before Chrissy Wiley's home caught fire in December. In the search for answers, he says he can't find any records that about a third of the homes in his neighborhood had a final HVAC inspection.
I think that there are fire hazards in some of these homes that maybe still haven't been caught, because not all of the homes have been inspected yet.
When he brought those concerns to the state fire marshal's office, they responded by sending this letter offering voluntary electrical safety inspections for all homes. This was months before Chrissy's family lost everything. But when I started digging into those inspections, I found even more problems.
Called the state and they came out and mine failed.
According to the data I obtained from the State Fire Marshal's office, of the 299 homes in the Taylor Landing neighborhood, so far 88 have been re-inspected by the state. Of those, only 26 of them passed. The other 62 failed, meaning 70% of homes in the neighborhood failed, including the house next to Chrissy's.
They just told me my box was completely melted and was ready to catch fire.
That home belongs to 81-year-old Georgia McCaleb. Christy Dawes and Pat Sawaski's homes also failed.
When the inspector came out, he said that the unit was not properly stickered. And in addition, the ampage on the breaker was incorrect.
Mine was kind of that way. It wasn't labeled correct, at all. So we know that it didn't pass.
I pulled permit records that show some homes passing an electrical inspection without passing a final HVAC inspection first, something that's required under the state's own guidelines.
140 homes had their HVAC inspected after the final electrical was passed, and that's not supposed to be possible, but that was possible. And because of that practice, then that enabled 90 homes to be missed.
What's more, some homes that passed their original HVAC inspection back in 2021 failed the recent inspection. Joshua believes those kinds of mistakes happen because inspections were ordered separately.
Because Meritage, when they ordered their state electrical inspections, they split the standard electrical from the HVAC. So all the standard electrical was on one permit, and then the HVAC was on another permit.
The state tells me the builder is responsible for ensuring contractors request all necessary inspections to meet code requirements. In this case, that would be Meritage Homes. Joshua and his neighbors worry that what he's uncovered is a potentially dangerous gap in Tennessee.
Possible life-threatening issues, with structure fires and neighboring walls and smoke inhalation. That's not something that a new homeowner should have to deal with.
In Columbia, I'm Patsy Montesinos, News Channel 5.
We want to let you know that Patsy has emailed Meritage Homes with these concerns 3 times since December 19th. On Tuesday, she emailed their operations coordinator, the vice president of land development, and a legal representative. As of today, at this hour, she has not heard back. The City of Columbia and the State Fire Marshal's office have provided information and statements. To view those, you can just head on over to our website. In the meantime, Patsy wouldn't have known about any of this if you had not reached out with your comments. So if you have a story for Patsy, scan that QR code, send her an email. It is your voice. We are listening.